Dude, he did like 300 sit-ups the day before.
Okay,
he ran
all right.
like a mile, came back to another 300 sit-ups.
I was excited.
Excited might not do Matthew Minnish justice. After a low-key first date at a Valley restaurant, the fact that Emma and Matt even met at his place for a second date was a very big deal.
It was the first time I'd seen a girl in the house for him in years, so I was happy for him, if I'm being honest.
And invested. So when Connor couldn't find Matt in the stands at the D-backs game, he started to get a little worried.
I initially thought he lied about where his seats were to try to impress all of us before he left. I thought he was in the nosebleed somewhere, and he told us he was 6 rows behind home plate.
He FaceTimed me. He wanted to know exactly where I was, which I thought was a little strange, but I didn't really think much of it.
Connor's a YouTuber with hundreds of thousands of followers on social media, so he knows all about how to get the conversation started.
I asked Diamondbacks if they could, zoom out a little bit. They passed it along, and next thing you know, they were on the big screen.
And see, that's the first mistake I made, giving him my location. I just thought he wanted to watch me, maybe look for me on the big screen and, see his roommate. But instead, he had other plans, which led to all this.
All of this meaning mentions on SportsCenter, Sports Illustrated, and of course, taking over the conversation of a game that ended up being a blowout loss for the D-backs.
This was quite the second date. I don't think I can ever top this, and I think she knows that as well.
Yeah, if any movie or any movie company at all tries to pick this up, I have to be in the negotiations at some point, and there's gonna be someone hired that's a lot more attractive than me to play my part in the movie as well.
So that friend might need to tag along for this one as well. Matt and Emma scheduled a third date for tonight.